Hello, my name is Kirioth, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Considerably different, excuse the weird rustling, because I remembered today that I have a box of treats, of delights, if you will. A whole shed load of old Space Marines, which have been packed into this Imperial Knight Warden box. You can hear the clanking and the rustling, I apologise about that. And I keep forgetting I've got these. Essentially, these were sent to me years ago. Years and years ago. I can't even remember when. Before this channel was even in use, in fact. That's how long ago it was. And I thought to myself, you know what? I don't know what to do with these. But to start with, we may as well find out what's actually in this box. Now, the original intent was to perhaps, pour them out cereal style, but that would be massively disrespectful and probably damage all of them quite badly. So instead, we're just going to take a little look. Just a little trip down memory lane, because these are some pretty old sculpts. I don't know if you can quite see in there. There you go. You can just about see. This is how they've been stored for quite some time. They were in another box. I think they came in a carry case, thinking about it, which I still have somewhere. No, I don't. No, that's one of the ones that were stolen, I remember. That's a shame. It was quite a good carry case. But regardless, there's quite a lot of stuff in here. So we're just going to go through and see what it is that we have. And something immediately has caught my attention, which is this chap. So we've got a Vindicator there, and an old metal Vindicator. Let me see if I can take the base off. He's been glued in. I don't want to rip the thingy off him. The little thing on the bottom, because that'll tell us how old this one is. I'm trying to remember. I think this one is got to be like mid 90s. I think this one. No, 1995, dead on. Look at that! Look at that arse! Look at it! Iconic, that arse, isn't it? Everyone knows that arse. That's a Vindicator's arse. Yeah, so that's a pretty solid start. A nice bit of nice Vindicator sass in there. I'm assuming that where the I think that is glued on separately, the stock to the gun, which may explain why it's a little bit weird, a little bit off. Of course, the storage method is probably not done. Oh, there we go. Just bend that back into shape. You can actually do that with metal, which is one of the few redeeming qualities of it, in my experience. Really don't like metal models, to be fair. But yeah, there we go. So first one out is a literally mid-90s Vindicator Assassin, so that's good. What else do we have? We have an old metal Tigurius as well. Gurius. Let's see if we can take the base off him as well and see what he is. Oh, I don't like doing this. I'm always paranoid that it's just going to snap off, which I think is what this one's going to do. Now, I'm going to go ahead and assume that is also the mid-90s one. I can't remember exactly. As you can see, this one's been base-coated, so this one's had a little bit of attention beforehand. I have tried to get the base off just now, as you saw, but the base is shifting a lot, and the metal, I think, is the metal's snapping, so we won't risk that. The base claim is 92, but it could be 92, could well be a bit later or earlier. I'm not entirely sure which. There is a lot of detail on this one, in fairness. I always think the base coat brings out the detail a lot. It's not like the Vindicator's lacking in it, but having that bit of paint on it does a lot to bring it out. So yeah. Okay, what else do we have? Such a ridiculously large box. It is so tempting to just pour it out, but it'd be so bad if I did. Hey, we've got a scout there by the look of things. There we go. What year is this scout? He hasn't been glued in. Excellent. Again, I'm guessing mid-90s? 97. So I think by the look of it, this is going to be mostly mid-90s stuff. Kind of ranging from early... Actually, maybe early to late, thinking about it, looking at some of these. I can cheat and I can glance down, I can see in the box, so... I can kind of get an idea that way. Look at that expression. God. Right, what else do we have? Oh, interesting. Got an apothecary here. No base on this guy. Not an apothecary, librarian. There we go. There is an apothecary, I just saw him. Got confused which one I picked up. See, again, that's 94 on that fella. So you're getting into the point where you're starting to mix in some plastic in amongst the metal there. Now, given the age of this one, would this one ordinarily have had that plastic arm, or would it have had a metal arm to go with the rest of it? I'd be interested to know. If you know the answer to that, then leave a reply in the comments. Oh my god, this is starting to bring me back. I mean, like the mid to late 90s when I joined the hobby. So seeing all, oh boy, oh, you poor son of a bitch, poor lad. You've seen some stuff, haven't you? Christ, oh man, that's not going to come out of there. But look, I tell you what, we'll play a little. Pour one out for that guy. That guy's gonna. I can try and strip him, but Jesus, the damage is unreal on that guy. I tell you what, let's put a couple of lads on here, because that way when I'm getting them out of the box, there's at least something still to look at. There we go. I'll probably edit quite a bit of this down. Got an assault marine there. Oh, the old metal jump packs. They're hefty, real hefty. Yeah, 93 on that one. God, I saw so many armies when I first started playing, full of guys like this. Is that? Yeah, that is. That is a bit broken. Why is that? Oh, I don't think that chainsaw originally goes on that fist. Looking at it, get out of here, bases. Oh, punch the mic. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that chain fist does not go on that. That chainsaw does not go on that fist because there's the hilt there, but the thing's been like stretched onto it. These are all, as I say, these were all given to me. These weren't things that I've bought. I just got given a massive bunch of old Space Marine stuff. They were like, I'm never going to use this. I don't know what to do with them. Here, you take them. Here's the apothecary I saw earlier. So again, missing an arm there. We'll be curious to know whether that is supposed to have a metal arm or just a plastic arm. So yeah, 94 again. They've still got it. They've still got quite a bit of charm. These older Space Marines, haven't they? They definitely look a lot more unhappy in the helmet than a lot of the newer versions. Definitely don't look particularly chuffed to be there. Quite a beefy, what is it? The Northseum? I can't remember what the word is. Pretty chunky on this one, but then again, that's because you've got the saw blade, and then you've got the like the injector, like the needle there as well, and it's kind of there isn't quite enough detail, so it looks a bit chunky at the back, but it looks a bit better on the front. Nice. Okay, who else have we got? Oh, look at that. Oh man, I didn't need to kit bash a Tech Marine. We've got one right here. When I suddenly had to, let's see what. Pretty sure. I'm 90% sure that these are all going to be that sort of era. Yeah, 94 again. Yeah, it is. I think this whole box is most likely going to be that sort of era. I had to emergency kit bash a Tech Marine before a game for my Dreadnought. If I'd have known this lad was in here, I would have just painted him up. I mean, I hate painting metal, but God, look at him go. Look at that. Look at that quality. I really like that sculpt. The vent being in the center of the backpack instead of on the side, because you've got this big massive cables, and then you've got the servo arm. It's a fun touch having the vent there instead. And again, plastic arm on the other side. I would be really curious to know whether these guys came with a metal arm or whether they came with just like plastic options. That's a cool model. Face isn't too bad either, actually. There's a fair amount of detail on there. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Okay, well, who else have we got? There's so much stuff in here. I tell you what, let's break out a few, and then we'll take a closer look. So, we've got more scouts. I think we've got quite a few scouts in here, actually, looking at it. Yeah, there's another scout. Yeah. Again, 94, is that 90? That's never 97, is it? I think it is. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we've got a whole load of them. I think we've got another here. Oh, they're wedged in good and proper. I've always liked that sculpt. That is a quality sculpt. Bit of random fluff. I don't know what it is about this one. It just looks a bit badass, you know? Means business. Nice. Okay. You know what, lads, we've seen most of you. I may kind of skip a lot more of the scouts, because it looks like there's a whole shed load of them. Proper old metal Terminator. Look at that. Look at him go. Bit of chain fist action Stormbolter. Not quite the dynamic poses of today. Compare this to the Dark Angels Terminators that we saw yesterday for Forge World. It's a bit night and day, isn't it? Again, though, they are pretty classic and iconic, these lads. Can't complain about a good Terminator. The weight of them, I tell you what, you kind of forget just how chunky and heavy the old metal models were until you start holding them again. Every time I pick up my old Chaos Dreadnought, I'm like, this is a bloody brick. You could kill someone with it. These are pretty weighty as well. Okay, so who else have we got? We've got a few of the plastic versions in here as well. That's interesting. So yeah, there we go. Got another Terminator there with a very bent banner. That's unsurprising. The way these went together is that like midriff join is quite the thing, isn't it? They're so squat. They're so squat. They just sort of sit there. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, look at that old plasma pistol. Look at that. Let's take a look at this, lad. Come on, get out. Get. There you go. It's like some of the metal is curled up and round. Ugh. I don't think that's a captain, is it? Again, 93. No backpack on this one. That'll probably be at the bottom of the box somewhere, won't it? Quite a good pose, in fairness. Quite a good pose. That's not bad. That is not bad. Look at that. The plasma pistol looks a bit awkward. Again, plastic, not metal on that side. Definitely an unhappy looking chap there, though. Okay. More snipers. So many scouts. So many scouts in this box. Oh, look at that Devastator. Oh, yes. Yeah. That's a proper missile / rocket launcher. Look at that. Look at the detail on the shin as well. Hang on, let's see if we can get that in focus. There we go. Can you see that? A little bit of extra detail on the I think those are the greaves, aren't they? A bit chunkier down the bottom. I'm assuming again this is going to be mid-90s, but I want to have a quick glance. Again, base is 92, but the base is not reliable. Although 92 says right there, fair enough. It is so. See, the thing is, I didn't actually have a Space Marine army when I first started playing. I was all about chaos. Chaos and orcs. So I never actually did the Space Marine thing until much later. But I fought so many armies with these things in there. Yeah, I really like that weapon. That's really cool. Again, didn't quite fit on the fist there. It's a little bit awkward, but close enough. Oh, I think we've got a captain here. Oh yes, it's the one with the. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Okay, when were you done? Because you are a little bit older than some of these. You're definitely a little bit older than some of these. So yeah, Space Marine captain. In 1990. You can see that even like a short gap, even like a short space of time, like that's 1990. This one is 93. You can see the the kind of the evolution of it. They as they get a bit more dynamic and they get a bit more detail and the casting gets a bit better. You can actually see them develop next to each other. There's only a couple of years gap between these two, but that looks so much more it just looks more dynamic than this by far. And there's a decent amount of detail on here, in fairness. But the the poses are quite different. Quite different. God, look at that. Awesome. Okay. More Terminators. Got a bunch of Terminators in here. Oh God. Wow. With the old metal... Oh, Librarian Terminator there. With the old metal standard on it. Oh dear. That's... Oh, I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it, but it's wonky. That is so janky. Look at it. So janky. Is that a little shield on him? It is. It's like a little buckler or something on there. Huh. Oh, that sword's all over the shop. Oh, I don't like doing this. Ugh. Although it's not a huge risk of it snapping or anything. That standard is not quite in there, is it either? Ah, that's going to be a pain for whoever. God, look at that. It's so static. Okay, you can go up there. So, yeah. Terminator Librarian. Got the mask over the face there. So I'm trying to keep this central. It's a bit tricky because I can't actually see. I'm using my phone to record the video just because the quality is better. But the way that my phone is held in place, there's a big clamp over the screen, so I'm having to sort of work around it a bit. Okay, let's see if we can get your base off. Oh, the wiggle is terrible. I hate it. Oh. There we go. Come on. Okay, I don't think the metal's snapping off. It's just caught because of the standard. There we go. Let's have a look. So yeah, 94 again. Ooh. bit of gunk on there. Lovely. I mean, the axe design is pretty much the same now, isn't it? It's not really changed, the axe design. Character obviously looks a lot more dynamic and is posed better, and you don't have this massive like standard. Well, I can't remember whether you do on the current Terminator Librarian. Maybe you do. I can't remember off the top of my head. So wonky though. I don't know how Tiggy's isn't like. Oh, it's plastic. That's why. So that's plastic, that one. That's why it's not gone like horribly bent and knackered. I mean, even the difference in posing there. Like, if you compare just the leg forward to that, it makes a lot of difference. It makes a lot of difference. Cool, quality. Right, what else have we got? Oh my god. Another scout. Whoever gave me this definitely had a thing for scouts. There's another one. Oh look, hey, I found a. Although that's a shotgun scout. That's different. That's not a sniper or a knife. Got a shotgun scout there. I do still quite like scouts. Oh, random orc. Look at that. Nice shades there as well. Excellent. God, he looks a bit small. Now, there's a question. When is this from? When's this guy from? Because that face design, that head, is nowhere near what we currently have. And what we currently have, we've had for years and years. I mean, the Orc Army I had, it was the same kit for the boys. So this is like predating that, and that was in third. So, wow, just a random. Oh, hang on, there's another one in here as well. Oh my god, I didn't know these were in here. No dates on these though, and weird little bases going on there. Look at that weapon. Look at that. Oh, I tell you what, if you know anything about these guys, then yeah, please do let me know in the comments. I didn't know they were in here. Funky up. I don't know why I was expecting him to stand up. He obviously wasn't, was he? Why would he stand up? Okay. We have another librarian here. Let me see if I can get a base off this guy. Come on. I don't know if this is going to do it. The base has been accurate so far. This is another 92 by the look of things. Yeah, I feel like the detail on that is not quite as... Actually, I don't know. No, the posing's definitely better. Yeah. Again, missing the arm and got the plastic backpack. These are terrible. They're absolutely terrible. Just asking for things to snap. Okay, who else have we got? You can go next to your brother, next to your mate. Oh, heavy bolter scout. Yeah, nice. So many. There's so many scouts. It's unreal. I'm pretty sure there's plastic ones in here as well. It's like it's not just those. There are others. We've got... Oh. There's another bike. Oh, now this... Not bike. Orc. It's because I just saw a bike. Now, I want to say... that this is the one that was on the old war track, maybe. I want to say this was on the old war track. I recognise it. He's been mangled with glue. Heavily mangled with glue. But I feel like that's where this is from. Was it the war track or was it the... Oh, what was the other one? Was it the war buggy? Oh, it could be. I can't remember. But I recognise his face. I recognise his dumb face. And his completely flat arse. There's something you don't hear every day. Yeah, I recognised him by his completely flat arse. Oh, this guy's painted. Oh, look at that. Nice. Don't think the base is going to come off this. It's worth a go. Is that shifting the metal? Is it? No. We might be in with a chance. I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. That's pretty firmly stuck. Look at that. Look at the give. But it's not doing it. Absolutely. Oh. I mean, that's one way to do it. There's loads of bases. It's fine. So yeah, another 92. Look at the... That's not a bad face, actually. That is not a bad face. It's done pretty well. Sorry, there we go. Get nice and centered. Again, slightly better pose. Slightly better pose than some. We've got another couple of assault marines too. That is obviously a Devastator that we've got there again. Got the heavy chunky bits on the bottom. Height-wise, they're about the same, yeah. Although he's definitely squatting a bit more. Definitely squatting a bit more. Okay. Oh, now that's from a bike. He's got like a stick grenade. Melter? Would that be a melter of some kind? I don't think we see that anymore. Oh, hello. Wonky and everything. Okay, I don't think we see that as an option anymore, do we? Really? Not that I can remember, anyway. Yeah, there's a few in here that are like definite kind of mixings of metal and plastic. Another plastic Terminator. Loads of plastic Terminators again. Big fan of Terminators. Which is fine by me, because I love Terminators as well. That's a Sergeant, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if we can get your base off. Come on. Oh, it's like that feeling of old glue slowly coming away is... It's a thing. It's a real thing. That's not going to go. That's not going to go unless I snap the base. Do I snap the base? I mean, I've got plenty of these. I can just replace... No, screw it. Ugh. I've got loads of these bases lying around. Never threw them away all those years ago. Yeah, another early 90s. That's definitely the era, isn't it, for this lot? Definitely the era for this box. Mostly kind of... I'd say more early 90s, with a few shifting into late. But mostly early to mid. God, there's just so much stuff in this box, it's unreal. Genuinely haven't noticed the orcs in here, but there's actually quite a few of the guys. There's another one. And we get another one. 2 guns. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. Got another assault marine. Slightly better posing on this one too. That foot seems a little bit long, but I don't know if it's just me. That's actually quite a nice pose on that guy. Yeah, that is quite a nice pose. Oh, there goes his base. So many bases. So many broken bases. Same pose again, I believe, there. That sword actually looks like it belongs on that hand, so that's nice. I mean, even these guys weigh a not insignificant amount. You know, they're not like... You know you picked them up. There's another scout. Oh my god. Does anyone want an all-metal scout-only army? Because I'm your guy. I can provide the goods for that. Oh, boo, he's lost his sword. But we've got another assault marine there. I'm kind of grabbing the metal ones first, although I'm getting increasingly frustrated at the number of scouts. Another poor casualty of whatever the hell happened there. That is... Wow. Wow, I'm sorry, Duncan. I mean, you're not watching this. I don't know why you would, but if you do happen to be watching it, I share your pain. Oh, look at that! Look at the old assault cannon! Oh, it's so cute. So cute. Look at the little assault cannon. It definitely looks better now, doesn't it? Jesus. Oh dear. You should go to a doctor about that. Christ. I'm not even going to... I don't know. Do we want to fix it? Yeah, let's fix it. There we go. Sorted. That's better. I apologise to everyone who, when I do that, goes, "Oh, stop!" But, you know, it's fine. Another shotgun scout. Like I said, you need some scouts. I'm your man. I can sort you out. It's not a problem. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Calgar. Oh, yeah, look at that. Old metal Calgar. Not the oldest of metal Calgars, obviously, but... Come on, let's see when you are. I'm pretty sure you're going to be about the same era, but let's have a quick check. Nope, snapping it. There we go. That is a serious, serious old plug for the backpack there, isn't it? Wow. Look at him go. Look at that. Proper. He's got some weight to him as well. Detail not quite as good as it could be. There's a lot of... Yeah, like right there, it's not all that clear. There's a bit of... It's like it kind of blended into itself. The way the arm connects is not great. Maybe could have done with filing that down a bit. But then if you'd filed it down, then his fist would connect with a grenade on his belt. So, I mean, he's old, the lad. Let's give him some. Let's give him a pass. He's getting on a bit. He's Primaris now. Now, what do we have here? Oh, yes. Oh my god. Okay, well, we've found a weapon for one of the Devastators. Old shoulder-mounted plasma cannon. Nice. I love the old shoulder-mounted ones. Make no sense. Make absolutely no sense at all, but who cares? They look cool. That's the important thing. Rule of cool trumps every single time. Okay, I'm going to have to clear some of this off in a minute. Like, I'm actually going to have to clear some of this off. It's getting ridiculous. What is that? Just a random empty sprue? Sure. I think I can see a metal attack bike in here, so I'm gonna dig. I'm gonna do a bit of digging. Oh, there's another Devastator, but he's lacking whatever went on that shoulder. Question is, what weapon went on that shoulder, do you reckon? Last cannon, maybe? Impossible to tell. And another Devastator as well. Look at that. Nice. I do like those old Devastators, though. They look cool. I think a vague attempt at base coating this guy was made at some point. Vague being the, the operative word. Okay. We're starting to stack them now. We're starting to stack them. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. More orcs. Get out of the way, orcs. We're not looking for you. Scout with what I assume at some point would have been a heavy bolter. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, look, so if we Where's the other guy? Yeah, I knew it. Heavy bolter. Which means there's a metal heavy bolter in here somewhere. Be fun to dig out one day, won't it? Good lord. Oh my god. We've not even made a dent in this thing. That's the mad thing. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay. Look at that. We've got part of... Be interested to see if the rest of it's in here. I'm not full of hope, if I'm honest, but... Got part of an old land speeder there. Huh. Yeah, we're missing the central part, though, which is unfortunate, because that's where the dudes sit. Also, randomly, do you want half of a old metal whirlwind turret? I don't know where the other half is. Oh, mind you, that bit is ripe for... Oh, that's ripe for some dreadnought converting. Oh, except the dude's in it. The dude's in there. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that wouldn't work quite so well. I have to green stuff that a bit. God, look at him sitting in there, though. Oh, wow. So, yeah, we've got a chunky old land speeder there. It's a little bit wonky. A little bit wonky. That's loose as anything. Oh, no, that's... Oh, yeah, so that's all one part, that front bit. So the bit that's wonky is the bit that is not glued. I don't think... Maybe you could straighten it out. I'm not going to try it right now, because that feels like that's... That gap there fills me with anxiety. Right there. Don't want to twist that too much. That could that might well break it if we're not careful. So that can be a done under careful controlled environment situation. God, this video's getting on a bit, isn't it? Whatever, let's keep going. Screw it. I'm enjoying this. I'm looking through all of this stuff. Old metal attack bike. With spinning wheels and everything. Wow, nice. God, even the little additions to the back. See that bike there, that bit there is plastic. Wheels are plastic, but that and that is metal. As is this section there. So is the multi-melter, actually. And so is this addition at the back. This box with the roll on the top. That's also metal. In fact, the gunner is too. I didn't realise that, yeah. So you just got a normal bike and then all the additional parts are metal. I never had one of these back in the day. It's weird. It's like weirdly balanced because it's like massively side heavy. It just feels odd to pick up. Okay, you can go over there. I'm rapidly filling the space around my PC with just metal models. Got another Space Marine, metal Space Marine there. Okay. What else have we got? Let's go digging. That's a knackered old bike. No point showing that because it's just a normal Space Marine bike, but more broken because those haven't changed for God knows how long either. Oh, now that's a is that a Razorback turret with bits falling off? It is. That is a Razorback turret with las cannon and twin link plasma by the look of things. It's actually held up pretty well as well. That's a bit wonky and janky, but that could just be taken off and re-glued. No backpack on the Marine, I notice. I would imagine that's intentional. Huh. God, there's some weird bits showing up in here, isn't there? There's some weird stuff just like randomly thrown in. Including, by the look of things, a couple of things that I've put in here because I've forgotten what this was originally for. Got another scout if you want one. So many scouts. Just so many scouts. And a lot of these painted Marines, like these guys, they're still metal. They've just been given a base coat. Well, a bit more than a base coat in some situations. There's been a little bit of progress on some of them. Yeah, there's just so much random stuff. Oh, there's the biker for that attack bike we had. By the look of it. With his melter. Nice. Yeah, there's... I think I think most of the unique stuff seems to have been at the top. A lot of this is now just like, I mean, we know what a Space Marine bike looks like. We've seen those often enough over the 8 bajillion years that have been using those models specifically. Having a quick look through, there's a Crute in here. Not entirely sure why there's a Crute. A hell of a lot of old bases. Although I can see a standard of some kind, which I'm trying to get to. Oh, no, it's just a... Oh, it's Calgar's backpack, I've just seen. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, it looks like the rest of this is pretty much just endless amounts of plastic. Oh, wait, Devastator, las cannon. Excellent. Another scout. Christ. No one's going to watch this all the way through. This is getting silly now. Another metal Terminator. Devastator again. Yep. I mean, there's the makings of a pretty substantial army just from the metal stuff. Oh, Scout. Is that Scout Biker? No. Space Marine Biker. Sergeant, by the look of things. He's got a power sword. Interesting. Yeah, we are rapidly reaching it. Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. There's a part that I thought we were missing. Right, you can go over there. Look at the mess here. Look at the clutter. Unreal. So that would be. Does he go that side or that side? No, he's got the controls, so he would go on this side, wouldn't he? So actually, maybe we do have a complete speeder here, because that would slot in. That does slot in there, just. So we've got that one. If we have the other side anywhere, that means we've got a complete old metal land speeder, which is fucking cool. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to have a quick dig around in here. I'm going to cut out what's about to happen, because it's just going to be me digging through for anything significant. And then, yeah, we'll see if we can find the other part of that, because that'll be a nice find. And I'm going to have to edit this stuff down significantly, because, my God, what a long video. Okay, we're back in a second. Okay, we're back, and I'm afraid I have disappointing news, because we have the guy. We have the guy, but we don't have the other part. We don't have the seat. We don't have the seat, and he's missing an arm. So we're so close. We're actually genuinely really close to having a complete old land speeder, but we don't. We don't. Got the dude, although, is he the... Mind you, is he the gunner or is he the... No, whichever way round it is, we're missing that part, that vital piece. It's just not here, which is gutting, because that would have been really cool. I mean, also technically don't have a gun on it, but you know, that'd be easy to fix. So yeah, I'm afraid we're almost there. We've almost got an old land speeder, but not to be, unfortunately. Still, there's some fun stuff in there. That's cool. God knows what we're going to do with it all. We'll work something out. Maybe give it away. Maybe, you know, if someone wants to do some sort of... could you use them for heresy? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, there's some interesting stuff amongst this lot. I'm loving this guy. Absolutely loving him. Look at him go. So yeah, that was a big box of mysterious random Space Marine stuff that I've had for ages, and that is the most interesting stuff out of it, having gone through it a bit. Yeah, we've got some cool things in there. Very much a 90s box, a box of the 90s, but I quite like that because I saw a lot of this stuff when I first started playing. Usually, you know, other people were fielding it and beating the shit out of me, but still brings back some fun memories, that. So yeah, there we go. That was the big box of Mystery Space Marines. Thank you very much for watching. If you know anything about any of these, if any of the questions I've asked you have answers to, then by all means, chuck a response in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to click all the things, Patreon, video, subscribe, all that stuff. And then, of course, there's an affiliate link for Element Games in the description, whereby you can buy stuff. And if you do, I get something for sending you that way. You save a bunch of money compared to buying it from Games Workshop. They stock literally everything, and 10% of it goes to charity at the end of the month. So that is a thing you can do if you would like. I leave it in your capable hands